Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and today's video is going to be about what it was like working at Buffalo Wild Wing, man. So Buffalo Wild Wing was my second job. My job before that was Payless Shoe Source, and Payless really, man, they pay you. The customers pay less, the company pays, the workers less. That's what it should stand for real. Because minimum wage for all this work, it should have been a commission-based job. I don't know why it wasn't. I guess the company wanted to save money, but yeah, it should have been commission-based, but it wasn't, and it just wasn't enough. I wasn't getting enough hours too, because I was in college. I was going to Nassau Community College in Long Island, so it was difficult to come from Long Island, get to work, because the hours, the shifts, either it's a morning shift or a closing shift, and it just wasn't, I didn't have the time, honestly. So I wanted to make more money. I was still in college, and I just needed a flexible job where, I can make more money. So somebody had recommended that I work at a restaurant, and I never was opposed to the idea, because even before Payless, I believe I tried to apply to a couple restaurants, didn't get the job, but hey, it is what it is. But this time around, I applied to more restaurants and found something at Gateway Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was pretty good. It was good. So, but before I explain all that stuff, let me give you my pros and the cons to working at Buffalo Wild Wing. This is my opinion, my perspective, my pros and cons. So the first pro is fast money. You working at a restaurant, after that first week of training where I had to shadow a server, that had the experience already. I would shadow them, see how they take the order, put it in the POS system, which is the computer, and go to the kitchen. How they maneuver in the restaurant. You follow them for about a week. I don't get tips, even though I'm helping them out. I don't get the tips. If they want to break you off with a little something, they could. Those are the nice ones. Shout out to the nice ones, because the ones that did it, they knew they didn't have to, so they were like, whatever, it's a trainer or whatever. He might not even be here next week. So, but, I went through my training, and after that first week, I was by myself. And that's when the money came in, and I couldn't even believe the amount of money I was making. And it wasn't an astronomical amount of money. It was just that it was a super upgrade from what I was making at Payless. Payless, sometime I'm coming home after the 2 weeks, $150. Mind you, like I said, I wasn't getting a bunch of hours, but $150 for the 2 weeks. It's just what am I gonna do with this, man? I'm in college. I gotta eat. I gotta put gas in the car. I want to go out. You couldn't do anything with $150. But so when I started making money at Buffalo Wild Wings, sometimes in one night I was making more than what I was making in the 2 weeks at Payless, which is crazy. And the crazy thing, in the same amount of hours. So that was a super plus for me. I thought I was a rich man. I was able to save so much. It just helped me out a whole lot. It actually boosted my spirits, just having something in your pocket, so you don't have to worry about what you're gonna eat next meal, or having to ask mom or nana, maybe can they, spare me some change until I get paid. It wasn't any of that. I was able to help my mom more. It was just good. It was a great feeling to make that amount of money at Buffalo Wild Wing. Honestly, if you are looking for something quick, if you're in college, or even if you're out of college and you need a job, I would highly suggest a restaurant as a server, a waiter, or a waitress. It's definitely stressful. It's definitely a lot of work, but the money is there. If your personality is right, you're nice, you're welcoming to the guests, I recommend you being a server. Fast money, that was my number one pro, right? So number two pro, my second pro is the job was entertaining, man. So there was a bunch of characters in the restaurant I worked at, man. Not characters in a bad way, but in a good way. Me being one of the characters. Not too much, because I was there to make my money, but a little sometimes. But hey, I'm a clown. What are you gonna do? What? I'm a clown. I got in trouble when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Class clown, all that. But I slowed down. But the job was super entertaining. just working with just a diverse group of people, diverse group of personalities, some good, some bad. More good than bad though. The bad ones, they kind of weeded themselves out the job, which is good. But it was super entertaining, never a dull moment. We always had laughs. Even the drama was funny, It was a good environment for the most part, For the most part, it was good. So that was my second pro. The job was entertaining. My number 3 pro is the free food. Now, Buffalo Wild Wings, I don't know about all, I can't speak for all, I'm speaking on the one I worked at. They did not afford the workers a free meal on their shift, which doesn't really make sense to me, because how do you work in a restaurant and not get a free meal? I'm not saying you gotta get the most expensive meal, but it's a wing spot, so they don't even give you a small portion of wings just for, just being an employee there, which doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what the rule was. Fortunately for me, though, I got cool with the kitchen guys, and, we were cool, so, all you gotta do is be like, yo, can I get a 3-piece? Let me get a 5-piece. Asian zing, extra crispy on that. Well done, please. And, they would bless you, basically. You know what I mean? Be cool with the kitchen guys, not only for free food, but, when it gets hectic, you need them to, you just need them to be on your side. Don't get the kitchen guys upset. Trust me, it is not good. They almost control the flow of the restaurant. So you want to have them you want to be on good terms with those guys, with the manager. You just want to be on good terms, man. Trust me. The kitchen guys are super important. Shout out to my guys, man. I ain't want to say no names. I might still be working. I don't want nobody to know. Y'all was hooking your boy with free wings, but shout out to my guys, man. Appreciate y'all. That was pro number 3. Pro number 4 is just learning the ins and outs of a restaurant. So, when you're a customer going to, let's just say, I don't want to say the name, but going to a restaurant, you're not really thinking, or I wasn't really thinking of all the behind the scenes work, all the parts that play into even you getting, your food to the table. So, just working at a restaurant, it just made me appreciate, the hard work and seeing everything in the background that goes on to, make the customers happy. So, and if I ever wanted to go into the restaurant business later, maybe own my own small restaurant, I have a foundation of knowledge that I learned from Buffalo Wild, and I could take that to my own business. So I'm appreciative of, just learning, and I used to observe how this is done, how, the orders come in every couple days, and stocking, and, storing, and all those type of things. So I appreciated, the learning experience. So that was pro number 4. Pro number 5 for me was working close to home. Previously I had to take a bus 45 minutes to an hour, well, 45 minutes on a good day, which was very few good days, on the B6 going to Flatbush. But yeah, I was working close to home this time, which maybe 10-minute drive. If I had to take an Uber, it was only like a $3 or $4 Uber because it was so close. So that was a huge benefit, especially with me working late nights, sometimes getting out 12, 1, 1:32. Like, yeah, the restaurant business, you're gonna be working. You're gonna be working long hours, but the hours go by fast because you're pretty much, hopefully, if you work in a good restaurant, it's always a flow of customers, and you don't even think about it. You got in there at 3. By the time you look up, it's 7 o'clock. Like, hours go by very fast because one table usually lasts about 45 minutes. So you get rid of one table, it just goes by fast. So those were my pros, man. The free food, the fast money, the entertainment at the job, the learning experience, and it was close to home. Those are my 5 pros. I can't complain, man. But I do have some cons. And watch this. Con number 1 is for the customers. Not really working, well, yeah, working at a restaurant. Let's just keep it at that. Working at a restaurant, con number one. You're going to have to deal with naggy customers. Naggy and sometimes nasty. How you deal with that is, up to you. I chose to, let it roll off the shoulder like, listen, man, this is what I got to do. This is what I signed up for. With that being said, though, for my customers going to restaurants, don't treat the server like he or she is your personal butler, because they are not. Try to speak to them with as much respect as you would want back, and I think things will go smoothly. Luckily for me, I always wanted to come to my table with a smile and just try to be welcoming, and it worked out for the most part for most of my tables. Sometimes people are going to be people. People are different. Not everybody's nice. Not everybody wants to smile. Not everybody wants to conversate. So they just want their food. They want everything snappy. They want this, that. They want you to do everything they say. If anything is wrong, there's a big problem, speak to a manager, blah, 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 blah. Some people are just like that. So that's one of the cons of working at a restaurant and being a server, is just dealing with some people that are just horrible. I'm sorry I had to say it, but just dealing with people like that, The number 2 con, which should have been number 1, I don't know why I didn't put this in number 1, but the number 2 con is getting no tip from a table. This is literally, honestly, one of the worst things ever for a server, especially a good server. I like to think I was a good server because I made a lot of money. So people are not going to give you money because you're nasty and you're not good and you're not on your job. You make money because you're good, you're attentive, you make sure everything is there, all the food is correct, make sure their drinks are refilled, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you know you did all of this and you get to that table and they leave no tip, oh my God, you just want to fight somebody. It's one of the worst feelings. One of the worst feelings ever is not getting a tip from one of your tables that you went above and beyond for. But luckily for me, again, I was a good server. I was going to say decent, but I was good. Very good. And the good outweighed the bad. So even if, let's just say I didn't get a tip on that table, my other 3 tables made up for that. But you still remember that one, damn, they really didn't leave no tip though? You gonna do your boy like that? I gave you free lemonade, man. Free fries, dog. You ain't gonna leave no tip. But yeah, and that's another thing. I was a good server, man. I would be giving free food away. Come on. If they had extra fries, or if I messed up and didn't put the fries in the POS, I'm not even going to charge you. That was my fault. So I'm going to just go get the fries. Boom. That's on the table. That's on me. So I'm doing things like that. And I'm hoping that you would take it into consideration, but that wasn't the case. So that was my number 2 con, which should have been number 1 again. Getting no tip from a table. Whew. That really make you want to fight somebody. But whatever. Number 3 con are the long hours you will be working. Sometimes I would look at my phone at the end of the night and see how many steps I took for that shift, and it was like I might as well have ran a marathon, because I'm walking back and forth, kitchen, your section, you gotta go get cups, you gotta go to the bar to get the alcoholic beverages, you gotta just do a whole lot, man. And I'm helping other people bring their food to the tables. It's just, you're doing a lot of walking, the hours are long, but like I said, if you work in a busy restaurant with a constant customer flow, the hours will go by fast. But just a heads up, one of the cons, working long hours. Be ready. So the number 4 con is be ready for stress, man. It's stressful when you have 4, well, I could handle 5 tables. Let's say I have 5 tables and 3 tables don't have their food and everybody's looking like they're upset, and you gotta keep explaining like, listen, the food is coming, anything I can do for you, boom. They don't wanna hear nothing. They don't want anything. after it's been a certain time in the customer's head where they think that that food should be on the table, there's no more reasoning with them. They want the food. There's nothing you can tell them. They don't care that it's backed up. They don't care that it's busy. A customer's not gonna care that they see the whole restaurant could be full and nobody else has their food, but they don't have their food. It's just like they're the most important people in the restaurant. They need their food now. That's another thing, you know? So be ready for that. Stressful. Being in the kitchen when the kitchen is hot and everybody's trying to grab their food. Somebody took the wrong food and now your food has to be remade. It's a whole lot, especially when the restaurant isn't as organized as it should be. Unfortunately, a lot of the times, me working at Buffalo Wild Wing, it wasn't as organized as it should have been. Some days were better than others, but a lot of the times, once it got hectic on the floor, it was like mayhem in the kitchen. It was just because also, I don't know if you know anything about Buffalo Wild Wings, Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have their special. So Tuesdays is half off, 50% off the wings. So everybody and their mother is at takeout. Everybody and their mother is in the restaurant. So just a heads up, man, if you work at Buffalo Wild Wing, talk about those. Those are 2 stressful days. Don't even get me to mention on a Sunday when the Giants are playing. If you're in New York or wherever state you're in, trust me, it gets crazy. So be ready for the stress. And the number 5 con, my last on the list, is working in the hood, man. You know your boy J Rep, man. We from East New York, man. So, and the restaurants in East New York as well. And it can get a little rough. You know, people don't, how do I say this? You know, I love East New York, man. I love it, but damn. A lot of people are a little rough around the edges around here. That's how I'll leave it at that. A little rough around the edges. They don't know how to talk to you. Some of them don't know how to talk to you like a human being or respectfully, and you know, it is rough, man. You just got to deal with